What up, what up, what up, what up, what up? Figured I'd come talk to you guys today. I was kind of low yesterday. 1 second, please. I figured I'd come back today and speak to you guys. Because yesterday I didn't have my stuff in order, so today I got it all in order. By the way, if anybody want to come shoot, holla. We got the everything all set up with the lights and everything now. We got the computer set up again, and we ready to go. So, without no further ado, welcome. Get it. Yes, 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 yes. Just like I said in the title, there's even more money available right now than those PPP grants and loans that you guys were getting in trouble about. There's even much more available right now. There are millions. I'm talking about over what? $150 million available right now. So yeah, I'm on my hip hop ish. And I'm still doing my thing, but at the same time, I gotta let y'all know this is the way to really get that bag and to get it the legal way and to consistently keep on getting the bag, not just one time. Keep on getting the bag. Why people don't know about this is because they haven't been doing their research. A lot of people haven't done their research on the topic, and I just gotta be 100 with you. You should do your research. Make sure you always do your research because it's very important. Especially when you're talking about your money. Excuse me, let me fix that. Excuse me. And for you guys, I apologize, for you seeing me hold my other camera, but I'm still getting it together. So with that being said, there's millions of more money available out there for us. If you guys want it, there's only a couple of things that you're going to have to do in order to get this money. And what you're going to have to do is have a company. Because right now, all of this money is available to small businesses and startups. It is part of the America Cares Act and the American Families. Now, that's not the American Families. That's the next one that I'm going to talk about in the next video that we make. This one here is the American Cares Act. It's kind of an extended act. And then there's many more small micro grants available all around the country. We're talking about California. We're talking about places like Atlanta. We're talking about places like Texas. We're talking about places like Colorado. We're talking about Florida, oh my God, I'm talking about, I can keep on going. We're talking about Wisconsin. Let's keep on going to make sure that we get everybody covered. We're talking about New Jersey, Connecticut, South Carolina, North Carolina. Anywhere in the United States, there are millions of dollars available for all of you right now if you go about these certain steps that I'm about to tell you. The majority of the grants that are available now are small business grants. Small business grants available to minorities as well as companies in which have a owner that's a minority female. You hear me? Minority female. So if you're a minority and you're a female, these funds are, yes, available to you. The only thing that you have to do right now is have an LLC. How easy is it to get an LLC? I'll tell you right now. Grab a pen and a paper. I'll wait. Now you got your pen and paper? What you want to do is go to incfile.com. incfile.com. Get yourself a website. It's the cheapest one that I've found. Many people on YouTube try to tell you that you should try to go to these other ways of getting a LLC done for $1 or $10 or whatever. But if you're in the state of New York, you're gonna have to pay that state tax, and it's something like $149 or $150. So you're gonna have to pay something over the amount of $100 in the state of New York to start a new business. It's worth it, trust me. Other places you can probably start a business, you know, Ohio, Cleveland, Chicago, Oklahoma, Tennessee, Memphis, Louisiana, places like that, you probably can start your company for like $79. I would encourage you to do that. Because the only way that you're going to be able to get these grants that I'm about to tell you about is if you have a business that is an LLC. In addition, it has to be, in order to get the majority of these grants, it should be owned by a minority woman, female. In order to be eligible for the majority of these grants, you have to be owned, your company has to be owned 50% or more by a minority female. So this means, fellas, if you have a girlfriend or a wife, you guys can actually start an at-home business on inkfile.com, make a name for it. It has the LLC now. Go to wix.com, wix.com, find a business template similar to what you want to do in your business. Boom, start taking this picture out, add that picture. Take this paragraph out, add another paragraph. There's going to be work that you have to do. Try to make it a little presentable. There's a reason behind what I'm telling you. So now you got your LLC from inkfile.com. You got your website from wix.com. You're going to get a domain name. Domain name is your www dot whatever. www dot whatever, right? www dot purple containers. You know, www.watersip. Whatever you come up with, perfectly fine. Make sure it's something that's cool, that people can adapt to and that they're interested in following and looking at and dealing with. Make sure it is. You really want to make sure of that. Make sure it's something cool. So now you got the name of the company. So now, if I were you at this point, I would be feeling myself. I would be feeling myself. I got a company. I got a website. It has a domain name. I'm in business. I can still work my regular job and do this business after work and on the weekends. And because I have an LLC, I can use the LLC for tax write-offs for things like my cell phone bill, gasoline, meetings, and things of that nature, if you're smart and if you know what you're doing. It also will establish your business credit. That's a whole nother thing. So now, like I said, you got your company name, you got your LLC, you got your website. Now you want to go online to .govs and find grants in your state. I guarantee you there's going to be a lot of them available to the specifics of which I told you. Minority companies, because you have to be a minority company to be eligible for the majority of these grants. Minority company, which has an owner that is an African American or minority female, and she owns 50 or 51% of the company. That is the criteria. Like I said, you can make your wife your business partner. You can make your girlfriend your business partner. The best way to keep this business going, believe it or not, is to start it and run it with minority women. Keep on building up. You know, find more women that's going to be part of your company. This way, if there's any government grants available, you're actually going to be able to get them, because right now, the majority of the grants are being directly and given to minorities, but not only just minorities. The majority of the grants are being given to women minorities. So if you know what the requirements are, go into the game by catering to it first. Cater to it first. Cater to it first. Cover all of the boundaries and things that they want for you to be eligible. Then apply yourself. The same way I told you how to structure the company, put the website up, because of the simple fact that you're not considered a real company until you have an LLC and you have an actual physical website. After that, you got to get your EIN number, which is something that you can do easily from the IRS, irs.com. You can go and get your EIN number yourself. You don't need people to do a lot of this stuff for you. You don't. But of course, there's somebody that can do it for you, and they're going to charge you for it. But what I say is, why let somebody charge you for something that you can do yourself? Take your time and take the steps, the necessary steps to do these things. There's grants out there right now where you can apply for a grant and get $10,000. There's another grant where you can get up to $120,000 if your company has up to 3 to 5 to 100 employees, and these grants are grants that you don't have to pay back. You can actually start your company with these grants, much more than what people were scamming for with these PPP loans. Not only that, it's something to stand on. After a while, if you are working somewhere right now, you probably can build your business up to the point where now you don't have to work for somebody. Now it's not just a weekend job. It's a day job. It's a career. It's something tangible that you can give your kids and your family and your friends. So just in case they need a job, you can now provide that. So it's a major stepping stone in life to be a business owner. And at the same time, the government respects business owners because you're paying taxes and you're paying workers. There's tons of loans that you can get. Be smart about what you're doing now. When the world changes, be a chameleon and find ways for you to adapt to it. Now, when you got these minority companies like that, you got these females that you got working for you, we can have a perfect example. Let's call this company All Pink Painters. Now, All Pink Painters, all they do is hire single moms, between the ages of whatever and whatever, to do painting and contracting work in like government buildings and like the projects and things of that nature. You have any idea how many grants, how many contracts that you would get just for having that type of company? I'm not telling you to manipulate the game to get money, but I'm telling you to manipulate the game to get money. Because at the same time that you're thinking that you're manipulating the game to get money, you're helping people. You're helping families. So why not do this? Why not? And I do apologize to my edited and recorded friends here, again, for the camera and the phone being in my hand. We're going to work that out. All I got to do is get another stand and put it over here so that I won't have to do that anymore. But I'm doing a lot, and it's really hard when you do everything yourself. And I mean that. I do the graphics, I do the websites, I do everything. Go check out www.medusa.net. That's medusausa.net, and see what I've been doing. So yeah, and this has all been done in the course of 2 months. Got the company set up, got the LLC, EIN number, tax ID number, file for a business license in the state of New York, got the the business banking credit account. Now I'm putting all my accounts through that. And then I'm gonna build the business credit up with companies that report to, report as far as good trade lines, as far as like companies like Quill and Uline, which I'll let you guys know about in future, videos. The more I learn, the more I'll teach. I am not expert at any of this stuff. All I'm trying to tell you is what's working for me, and if it makes sense, it should make dollars. Bottom line. It's your boy BOOGOTTINYC. And like I always tell you, you could have came anywhere else. But the fact that you came here to chill with me, I appreciate it. www.medusa.net. That's medusa.net. www.medusa.net. Get 'em!